Good morning, everybody. Just had the volume off. Hopefully, we're all doing well. I'm just gonna put some music on for me in the background, just while some. Beautiful. Okay, welcome everybody. Had a payout with funding ticks this morning. Pretty much requested that yesterday, and that was paid this morning, which is actually faster than Lucid in terms of because it was done through Rise. It was paid out once it was in the wallet, paid out instantly. So I don't know who I use with Lucid. Work market, I think. So that took a little bit longer. Plus, it was the holidays. But Rise, who I've not really used much, was paid pretty quick. Like I requested funding ticks yesterday, and it was paid out today. So 1:35 is my time. So it's 2 o'clock for me right now. So really, really nice way to start the week. They start the week, midweek now, and in fact coming to the end of the week, and then Lucid will be tomorrow. So, and then Apex will be on Friday. So, good week overall. It's been I'm not gonna lie, it's been a very stressful week. Like, bias has been right most of the time, but it's just been a little bit tricky. And then these are the Lucid accounts. So all of the Lucid accounts are now ready as well for another. I can only take a maximum of 1,000, which is, I mean, it's fine. It's $1,000, of course. 1,000 per account on those. I'll take out tonight. Yeah, I could do that tonight. Getting a little bit of a bounce here on the NQ. I am short. Luckily enough, I'm only short on 3 accounts out of 6 that I can trade. I guess funding ticks I'll log in now as well because I can trade funding ticks. My entry on this, I knew my entry wasn't the best. I said to everyone, if I just show you my screen. I said to everyone, I've been short. In fact, I'll show you the trades that we've taken this morning. So, yeah, I did. I said to everyone, look, I literally said, if you aren't short, maybe wait. And this is exactly what I said, maybe wait. So I will just take the hit on it if I get stopped. It's fine. I've made a lot this morning, but this is just, to me, just a retracement to short into again. There's nothing bullish about this in my. The only way I would get bullish on this if we break above 750s. So I don't mind. Again, I don't care at all what happens. If we're above 750s, I'll trade the long sides. Why? Well, because at that point you're above all of these highs. Okay, and at that point, once you get if you get that retest, I don't even mind waiting. I don't even mind waiting to see if we break above, chop around, break above, come down, and I don't really mind. Oh, I hate when that happens. I don't really mind if we wait, even if it's tomorrow, and then tomorrow you get the retest of that, and then it goes higher. Like, I don't care exactly how this plays out, but I think 750s for me anyway. God, that's so annoying, guys. I'm just glad I only took 1 micro. That's all I can say. But I'll just show you screen. Yeah, so I'm probably going to cut my short off at about 700. Yeah, 700. So I'm going to short on here as well, just so I've got the same trade going on. Risking on this one, I mean, I'll risk 720s on this account because this is brand new short, so I'm happy to keep that at 720s, and then some of my other accounts I'm just going to put at 700s, and 706s. So short, in fact, I can risk less on this. Risk 706. I think if you start breaking above 706, 7010, we probably go 750s. If we go 750s, I'll just trade the long side. So I don't really. I'm just going to try to take this on some other accounts as well. Bear with me. I can't trade those because they're hit PT. Can't trade Lucid. I've already at payout. I can trade my Legends trading accounts. We'll trade those. We're short just 1 micro. You guys have got a better entry. Short on the Apex at 72s, same as you guys on stream. And then some of my other entries are slightly less at 650s. So not as good as an entry there. And I will risk again 710s. This is a bit of a better entry because it's kind of a 1-to-1. If not, it's actually greater than a 1-to-1. But with a trade like this, I could probably be wrong 60-70% of the time and still make money on this kind of setup. So willing to give this one room. Again, break above the 710s. We start getting above 750s. Wait for that potential breakout, and I'll take a long on 750s or let's say 730s, i.e. break 750s, come back down. And again, all that's going to be doing is if we go back to the main screen, we come back here. Why am I so adamant on 750s? Well, at that point, you've clearly broken above all of this overnight and also yesterday. Like this level has been pretty much the sticking point all week for me anyway. I mean, yesterday and today is 2 full days of failing that area. So if we do get above, I imagine with a high likelihood that 750s is going to hold. So that's what I'll be looking at, and it'll be enough of an area to come out of to then get retested to then go back up. So, and if we zoom out, there is also a higher time frame short target in here as well. Sorry, long target in here as well, which is where we are now. Go down maybe to a 4 hour. You can see this. The high to high that we're currently in, which we've been in for a while now, is this was the high to high, first high to high, second high to high, and you can see we've just completed the 23. Huge chopping consolidation at this level. If we're going to go to and through, then it'll be the 62 and that negative 100, right? So that's why I don't mind waiting to get above 750s. Why? Because that'll be a confirmed to and through of the 23. Until that happens, this is just going to be a selling area. Once you get above to and through, it most likely then goes to that full negative 100. So I have from 750s all the way up to like, I got so many, I don't even need 300 points. 50 points, 100 points is all I really need. So I'm happy to just wait for that 750s and play the long side once that happens. If that doesn't happen, then I'm basically short. I'm bearish below, bullish above, and it's literally that simple. So bullish above, bearish below. And again, we're still in the same area that we've been in for literally 2 months now. So I'm not going to break this down because if you've watched any of the live streams for the past couple of weeks, if not a couple of months, this is the same resistance zone that I've had on my screen literally for 2 months now. So it started all the way back in the end of October, and now we're in December. So it's literally been the same area that we've been talking about for a while. You go back to some of the live streams, pick any of them probably for the past 2 or 3 months. These completion levels are really, really large. 707s is, yeah, my stop on stream is 708. So I'm just going to make sure these are set accordingly as well. 707. Then maybe, just maybe, we can play some longs. Setting these stops here, 7. Pretty much getting down those. Take that off. 1 second. See if we can get that off. There we go. I've got literally 1 micro left on one other account that I would just let run. And if that hits 750s, then I flip long. Simple as that. Anyway, going into today again, pretty much very, very straightforward. Wait for that 750 break. I imagine we then get a push out of that. This has been built for 2 days now, so that break is going to be aggressive if and when we get it. But right now, I have to stick off the shorts just purely because we were breaking above. So if we get back into shorts, I'll let you guys know on stream. But for now, still bearish below 750s, but bullish above, and we're so close to that pivot point. As I said in the overnight, I said it was a 50-50. So for me now, I'm pretty much just stepping off. Half of my accounts I've traded, half my accounts I haven't in terms of that short there. So I'm good on like Lucid, Traderify, Legends trading. It's just my funded next. Trade Day and Apex, where I'm slightly down on. But other than that, and funding ticks, which I haven't yet traded. So again, short below 750s, bullish above, and I don't think you can go too wrong on that. So we'll go live on Whoop, and if there's any questions, let me know. But